afternoon, everybody, and happy Saturday. And today we're going to be taking a look at all the goodies I've picked up over the last 2 days. And what an interesting last 2 days it has been. Because unfortunately, I think the winter slump is officially here. Now, what I mean by winter slump is the fact that it's cold out. So not a lot of people are wanting to leave their house to go donate to thrift stores or to trade in at pawn shops. Flea markets are closed and yard sales are just not happening. So in order to find all the good deals, you have to do a lot of hunting, and that is what I've done over the last 2 days. Now, I do have a nice pile of goodies here to show you, but if you take into consideration all the different stores I did hit up, this pile is actually kind of small. But still, again, I did find some pretty awesome stuff, so let's see what all I grabbed, starting with what I picked up on Friday. So after I was done at the post office, I did decide to go out and do a little hunting on my own, and again, hit up a lot of different stores and found a few things. So the first store I hit up was the Not So Goodwill for one main reason, and that's because one of you, a viewer, actually saw me pass on some stuff on Wednesday and said, hey, I want those. If you can go back out and grab them, I will buy them from your store, and as always, that is incentive enough for me to go back out to a store. So I did pick them up. We have Friday the 13th, 7 and 8. Again, grabbing these both for a viewer. And honestly, I don't know why I did not grab these in the first place, because I think in the video I said they had some wear, but after looking at them, they're pretty darn mint. They're actually in really good condition. There's barely any marks on them at all. So why I passed on these, I don't know. I probably should have grabbed them anyway for the store because they're great movies, and as you can see, people do want them. So went back out, grabbed both of these. So these are already sold, but the cool thing is while I was there, I did actually find something I wanted to grab for me, and this is really interesting, and it was marked at only 99 cents, so yeah, pick this one up. We have West Side Story, this here being the DVD collector's set. My assumption is they thought it was something else besides a DVD set. Maybe they thought it was VHS because it is in a nice big box, which is probably why it was marked at only 99 cents, their price for DVDs. But this is a really, really cool DVD set. Let's see, I don't want to drop everything. It has this really nice booklet, which I believe is the entire script, and has photos and all kinds of stuff. That is really neat. And then, oh, again, everything's falling. And then we have all the, whoa, inserts and the discs. Look at that. Very, very cool artwork. This is really, really nice. So again, only 99 cents for that. Not a bad deal at all. So even though I went out for somebody else, I found something for me, but that was it. Not that I'm all that surprised because I was just there on Wednesday, but still, that's all they had there. Then I went to a few more locations and came up empty-handed at every single one. But that evening, I went back out to do a little bit more hunting with Rick and RJ, and before I met up with them, I actually went out to Pam's store, which I actually still have the card for, the video game movie Dome. Went back out there and picked up 2 things. That was it. Grabbed myself a copy of The Jungle Book, which is the same release that came out during the Diamond Edition Blu-ray release, but it has different artwork, and you guys know me, I am a sucker for different artwork variations on Disney movies, so why not grab this? I did not pay $5 for it, I actually only paid $3, so pretty good deal there. And then for the store, I picked up Prep and Landing. Now, I do have this in my own collection as well. Again, as I said to you guys, I just had a copy, actually, of the double feature set. I had a copy of it in the store recently. It already sold. As I said when I grabbed that, this is an amazing animated Disney special. It's a great Christmas special, and I really wish Disney would do more with this. Again, as I said, they do still represent them in the Disney parks at Disney's Hollywood Studios during their Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam celebration events, which is like a big fireworks and laser show and projection and everything. It's a really, really cool show. They actually do have Prep and Landing in that show. So why they do not still put out specials for these guys, I don't know, because they're really, really good. So had to grab that for the store because it's too awesome. And that was it for hunting on my own. Yeah, again, I hit up more than 2 stores, but all I found was those couple things. So then I hit up, or met up with Rick and RJ and hit up some different stores. And again, kind of came up empty-handed. It was really depressing. Picked up 2 titles from Cash Converters. That is it. One for the store, we have BASEketball. I love this movie. It is a classic, really, really good, so wanted to grab that for the store. And I grabbed one thing for me, and I actually owe Rick this. I completely somehow missed over this, but Rick saw it and said, you know, hey, look at this. I know you love these, and I did not yet have this, so I was pretty excited because this show is amazing. Only 3 volumes of this show was ever put out. I have 1, well, now I have 2. This was really, really awesome. We have Weird US Volume 1. I believe I have Volume 3 also, so now I just need to get Volume 2. I'll probably order it off of Amazon at this point because I really, really want it. Again, an amazing find that I completely owe to Rick because somehow I completely missed over this. I don't know how I did that. How did I not see that spine? I don't know. But luckily enough, again, Rick saw this and yeah, I had to snatch it up. Thankfully, it was something he did not want because there would have been a fight in the middle of the store because I had to have this in my collection. So very, very cool. In total, all I paid was $1, 50 cents a piece. Not a bad deal, but that was it. There was no Blu-rays I wanted, no other DVDs that weren't scratched anyway. There were a few DVDs I might have picked up for me and for the store, but they were all in bad condition. So that was everything I grabbed from them. And then after that, we went out to, oh boy, Cern's Farmer's Market. Now, you guys have seen me there before. I have found some really good deals there before. I've come home with bags full of stuff from there before. But Cern's is not what it once was. Every single time I go to this farmer's market, it is lamer and lamer and lamer. Pam, again, from the video game movie Dome, she's not even there anymore. She left. She's at Fancy's now. So again, it's a shell of what it once was. There are hardly any stands open, a lot of just bare, empty stands. It is horrible to see. Stands that have been there for like decades have closed down. There's barely anybody shopping there. My guess is by this time next year, that building will be flattened. They're going to put up housing developments. I would not be surprised. Mark my words, Cern's is dead. And I hate to say that because as a kid, I used to go there all the time. Man, I love that place. When I was a little kid, even recently, over maybe only like 5 years ago, you would go there on a Saturday or a Friday night and the place would be packed. It was a madhouse. The parking lot was full. The crowds of people going up and down the aisles, shopping. Every stand was full of somebody selling something. It was a great place. There was an outside area. It was amazing. I love Cern's. But now, it's just, it's nothing. There's nothing there, nothing there, and I don't really see much reason for me to ever go back. Maybe I will, but again, not much going on. And I picked up 1 title. That was it for the store. We have REM Tour Film. Pretty awesome VHS release. I already have it in my collection, so I grabbed this copy for the store. I can't even think. I'm so depressed that Cern's is just not what it used to be. Not even for me, or for not even for collecting purposes, but for the fact that I can't even be like taking my son there. Like I always wanted to take my son as a little kid, like my dad did with me when I was a little kid, and just see all the cool stuff that was there for sale, and to get some beef jerky and just get some, like, you know, disgusting food that we shouldn't be eating, and have a really good time at the flea market, but or the farmer's market. But unfortunately, that's just not going to happen anymore. So, oh well. Anyway. Let's move on. So that was it for Friday. So yeah, that's it. All the stores I hit up, that's everything I found. So again, very slim pickings. But then today I went back out and did a little bit more hunting. I was actually out in the Lansdale, Pennsylvania area. So of course, the one store I really wanted to hit up was their Goodwill. And this is all I found. Some books. No DVDs, Blu-rays, VHS, CDs, etc. Now, they had all that stuff, but the actual rack that everything's on was bare. There was hardly anything there. All very common titles. It was a really sad sight to see, but at least I found some pretty cool books. So the one and only R.L. Stine book I picked up, and this is great. The artwork on this is amazing. We have R.L. Stine's Ghosts of Fear Street, Hide and Shriek. Look at that artwork. That is amazing. That is going to sell fast, I have no doubt. And then we have some Babysitters Club books because, again, you guys keep telling me to pick these up, and they actually are selling. So, grabbed all of these. Pretty cool. Nothing for me. That was it. All just books for the store. Exciting stuff. But then, after that, because that didn't go so well, I wanted to hit up at least one more store, and I stopped at the 2nd Avenue Value Store, I think it's called. Pretty interesting thrift store that can be very hit or miss. Sometimes I hit big, other times not so much. And today, I actually did pretty well. I'm pretty excited about all the goodies I grabbed. And a nice pile here of stuff, again, for me and for the store. So, for the store, I picked up 2 CDs. We have Voices, WWE The Music Volume 9, and, what's this? WWE You Can't See Me, John Cena, and The Trademark. Is this actually John Cena rapping? Oh my goodness, I have to listen to this. That can't be a good thing. You guys let me know. Are you familiar with this one? Wow. So, yeah, these usually sell. They're wrestling CDs. I had to grab those. Then also for the store, I picked up sing-along songs, You Can Fly. This is great. I, of course, have a copy of this in my collection. I love Disney. I have to have these. This one here is actually brand new factory sealed, so I had to grab that. Then Zombie Honeymoon. It's a zombie movie, of course, wanted that for the store. And then this here is out of print, so of course, again, had to grab this. We have The Virgin Suicides. Great movie, and again, it is officially now OOP, so wanted to grab that for the store. And then these are awesome. We have Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock, and Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country, in these awesome special collector's edition releases. These are really cool sets. I have the entire set in my collection, so always love picking these up for the store. Then we have 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Again, Disney. I'm not going to pass up on Disney in great shape for the store. And of course, I already own this because it's awesome. Great, great movie. Really good song in this as well. And then the last thing I grabbed for the store is actually pretty amazing. And again, something I already have. Otherwise, I would be keeping this because this is so cool. We have the Best of Discovery Channel Volume 2. Brand new, factory sealed. Look at look at all those goodies right there. We have Living with Wolves, Mythbusters, Black Skies, Ramsay's Wrath of God or Man, and Deadliest Catch. This is a really cool set. I love these best of sets. Again, I already have this in my collection. It's awesome. And the fact that this is brand new factory sealed is a really, really cool find. That's amazing. So again, had to grab that for the store. And then I picked up only 3 things for me. The first one here, though, is pretty amazing. I finally have a physical copy of the Muppets Soundtrack. First off, this movie is amazing. And even though I grew up with all the great, like, classic Muppets movies, this one here might actually be my favorite. I really am a huge, huge fan of this film. And this soundtrack is one of my all-time favorite soundtracks ever. I don't skip over a single song on here. They're all amazing. And up until now, I only owned a digital copy because, unfortunately, what was it called? Like the Waka Waka pack or whatever it was, which was like the big, like special, like Blu-ray set you could get. It came with the soundtrack, but it was only a digital copy, not an actual disc. So, again, I had a digital copy of it, but who wants that? I want the actual physical copy, and now I finally have one. I'm pretty excited about this. Again, great soundtrack, and so happy to have a physical copy finally within my collection. Then this is pretty cool. We have Don't Try This at Home, the Steve-O Video Volume 2. Awesome, and it's actually so brand new, factory sealed. Oh, by the way, I paid only $1 for that, and $1 for this as well, so pretty cool. I have like 2 other Steve-O videos in my collection. Did not have this one yet, so for $1, factory sealed. Had to grab that. And then, the coolest bit of media I picked up, well, the Muppets is pretty cool, but this is pretty awesome as well. This is amazing. Some more Jim Henson. We have Fraggle Rock, the animated series, the complete series. This has been something that's been on my wish list for a good long time, but I don't ever see this. This is a little bit more obscure. You have to be really into this to actually want a copy of this. Most kids out there probably would have no interest in this as they have no idea who the Fraggles are. My son will, I assure you. But most kids these days probably don't know who this is. So this is kind of a niche market right here. This is for your collector or for somebody who grew up with this most likely. So to come across this in the wild, probably not going to happen very often. Something you'll have to order offline, but you know me, I want to pay a good price. And I would say the $1 I paid for this is a pretty good price. So I was pretty blown away to find this. I was sure when I saw it that the discs were going to be destroyed. I was like, there's no way this is going to be in great condition, and all in all, it is. I believe, yeah, disc 2 has a few very light marks on it, but nothing that I think will affect any playback whatsoever. So for $1, I had to pick this up, and I'm so happy to finally have Fraggle Rock, the animated series, in my collection. This has been something I've wanted to own since it came out. So that's awesome. That's amazing. $1, great deal. So there you go, guys. That is it. So again, a decent pile of stuff. I did have a lot of stuff to show you guys today, but this is after hitting up many, many stores and doing a lot of hunting over the last 2 days. If this was the summer, I could guarantee you this pile would have been much, much bigger, but it's the winter. It is what it is. I'm going to have to really work to find the deals. I cannot wait for spring. I'm already counting down the days for spring to get here and for the flea markets to open back up and for the yard sales to start back up. I can't wait. But anyway, guys, that is it. So as always, thank you all so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a brand new video from me every single day, hit the subscribe button and you're really going to get one. Also, be sure to check out Patreon, where you can help support the show. The simple donation of $1 a month really does help out, goes a long way, and goes right back into these videos. It also gains you early access on most of my videos as well. Also, be sure to check out Spreadshirt, where you can grab yourself many designs of Cinema Sickness t-shirts and hats and buttons and all kinds of other cool stuff as well. Again, proceeds do help the show. And as always, most importantly, check out the Cinema Sickness store on Instagram, where you can pick up all kinds of awesome media. Again, proceeds do help the show, are very much appreciated, and links to everything can be found down below in the description of this video. I need to get some water. I have no voice anymore. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one, and goodbye. Unfortunately, I think the winter slump is starting to show its ugly head, and what I mean by winter slump is a lot of people aren't donating to thrift stores and to pawn shops.